I find all the adults in this room to be very creepy right now, okay? But we'll get through this. I do children's worship on Sunday morning. My congregation, they happen to be between the ages of 5 and 12. On rare occasion, I'll have to fill in down in the big house with the adults. That is really creepy. But today we're going to talk about science. The science of weather. What season is this right now? Spring. What's the hot one called? Summer. What's the one called when the leaves change colors? Fall. What's the cold one called?
Winter.
The little black bucket right there is a rain gauge. It measures how much rain it falls. And down below the black bucket, there's a radiation shield that keeps the sunlight off the sensors. We have a thermometer. You know what that does, right? Tells you if the air is hot or cold. Test question for everybody in this room. What makes a storm severe? Only two things. Two. What are they? High wind. The wind has to be how many miles per hour? 58. You have learned something today. 58. The hail has to be 1 inch in diameter. That's the size of a quarter. If we don't have that, the storm is not severe. People always in school lunchrooms. Chicken fajitas. If they ever serve that in a school lunchroom, we teach our kids to do two things. Number one, run. And number two, call 911 while you're running, right? Lightning doesn't chase people through the front door. Never be afraid of weather. Storms are a blessing. They're good. But you got to go inside. By the way, when lightning runs through the air heats up in about a second or so to 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit. When air gets that hot in 1 second, guess what it does? It expands so rapidly, it blows up. What's that explosion called? Thunder. That's when you go inside. The rule is 8 miles. I typically have no trouble with kindergarten, first and second graders. When they hear thunder, boom, they're in. About the time you hit 5th and 6th grade, all the way up through old people age, we become boneheads. We just stay out there during a thunderstorm. Guys, when you hear thunder, go in. 8 miles is where we stop everything outdoors for sporting events. 8 miles. I've seen baseball coaches playing baseball games when there's lightning under 8 miles. Don't you dare even think about that. And if some old cranky coach keeps his kids out there, tell them to call me. I'm good at it. Because I used to be a cranky old coach. You know, your team can play all day. My team's going in. I mean, I'm not out there. We're done. By the way, the pastor in your church can see everything you do. I'm just warning you. I've seen guys sleeping. I've seen ladies nudging their husbands. I've seen some guys checking out the menu at the local restaurant to see if it's roast beef or chicken. So I'm just telling you, I mean, we see everything. James, I'm just having a bad hair day. Well, guess what I say back to them? I'm having a no hair day. It's okay. Have any adults left the room? No. One more rule. Hey, look at me. Friends. Do not do anything to make your mom angry at me. I don't want you all calling Mr. James Spann, my precious little angel, was just on TV in front of 250,000 people doing this. You know what? I want you to use your phone today. How old are you? Yeah, you got this. You've worked these things before, right? You know more about this thing than I do. So here, what we're going to do is do this. There you go. You press the next object. Don't put your thumb in front of the lens. I was at a school a couple of weeks ago with a thumb the whole video. It's kind of like awesome. Now, press that button one time. Everybody wave at the camera. Guys, wave at the camera. Move it around slowly, Julie. Nice slow motion there. Very nice. Julie's mom, where are you? She's got steady hands. A surgeon. Surgeon. Steady hands. When I do this, it looks like an earthquake.